Past battles may have left their marks, but today we're bringing in the machines to take down those stubborn stumps. Welcome to X Machines. Let's make it happen. When you're up against a root ball the size of a compact car, finesse won't cut it. The T300 pushes 81 HP through a hydraulic system built to tear, not tickle. At 9600 lb, it claws the ground like a predator, lifting full stumps like they're just mulch. This is not landscaping, this is mechanical dominance. That moment when the root ball won't budge and the ground shakes instead, you know it's Cat 345B time. With its massive boom reach and hydraulic system pushing over 4,000 psi, the 345B doesn't fight the tree, it dominates it. It pivots with balance, the arm extends like a predator striking, and when the bucket closes on that root ball, there's a moment of tension, then a roar, a shift in the earth, and it's over. Dense brush, tangled saplings, soft pine trunks, none of it stands a chance. The DAH-125D spins up with over 4,000 RPM, shredding trees like a blender on overdrive. Mounted on the 53,000 lb Komatsu PC228LC, it's not just clearing, it's vaporizing the forest floor. When raw power isn't enough, one blast does the job. Stump and roots lifted clean, vanished in an instant. A fallen giant meets its match. This man tackles a storm-toppled maple with steady hands and a roaring chainsaw. Precision, control, and pure grit in the aftermath. You've got a hardwood stump sunk deep, roots like rebar, packed into clay. The SP7215 rolls in with 74 HP and a 27-inch cutting wheel armed with 32 carbide teeth. And suddenly, that stump isn't a challenge, it's a snack. The wheel hums, the teeth spin, and layer by stubborn layer, the stump vanishes. The John Deere 7730 packs over 200 HP, and when paired with the Rotor-S, it becomes a surgical weapon for below-ground destruction. It drills deep, rips roots, and spits dust without rocking the tractor once. Style BG56 isn't just for leaves. Here, it blasts high-velocity air straight into a burning stump. When the land is wild and the pile is unforgiving, the Moorbach 1300 doesn't hesitate. It attacks. Fueled by over 1000 HP and equipped with a tub that swallows tangled limbs whole, this beast grinds 24/7 without a hiccup. The hydraulic augers feed it like a conveyor to destruction, while the breakaway torque limiter protects its powertrain like armor. That stump sat like in the middle of compacted clay, unmoving, unforgiving. But when the excavators with 45,000 lbs of breakout force, it didn't just lift. It peeled the earth open. Precision hydraulics met brute force, and the root web never stood a chance. One push and the whole tree folds. Roots, limbs, crown. That wheel loader's packing over 300 HP with a custom rake attachment built to shear and pry. In this orchard, finesse is out, force is king. A lot of perseverance. That chain slipped clean off the hitch, not once, not twice, but 3 times. Each time, old Sally backed up, grumbled in low gear, and gave it hell with her 5.0L V8 and raw rear wheel torque, bounty says. The final, dirt flew, roots cracked, and that stubborn stump gave in at last. Dry roots, dense soil, and years of compaction, obliterated in seconds. This stump puller doesn't just break the ground, it erupts it, with hardened steel teeth spinning at high RPM in a reinforced gearbox that turns earth and wood into airborne dust. That stump thought it had time. It didn't. With reinforced steel jaws and dual-side chain tensioners, this rig clamps down like a vise and yanks with brute PTO force. No spinning, no sawing, just raw lift and rip. Yanmar B14 may be small, but it gets the job done. With a 14.5 HP diesel engine and a digging force over 500 kbf, it rips out a stubborn birch stump like a pro. Compact, precise, unstoppable. Tight trees, no mercy. This case armed with a digit 72mm chipper head plows through dense sapling forests like a tank through tall grass. With up to 75 plus HP hydraulic power and high torque drum teeth spinning at 2000 RPM, it doesn't trim, it obliterates. A stubborn stump anchored deep in clay, roots knotted like steel cables. Then the harbor freight winch roars to life. Rated at 12,000 Dans lbs of pulling power, it winds tension like a coiled beast. Seconds later, the ground heaves and the stump snaps free like a tooth yanked under pressure. When raw strength hits leverage just right, even nature yields. The HF 800 dual-speed splitter doesn't hesitate. With relentless force, it cracks a 16-foot log clean down the middle. Precision splitting, no slowdown, no mercy. The optimal 1400 on a Cat 9 Womtor slices in with triple blades, pulling up 140 cm root balls like it's nothing. Fast, clean, and built for precision. Suited up in full PPE, the operator sends the chainsaw tearing through dense forest hardwood. Every cut echoes control and raw power. This isn't just logging, it's craftsmanship in the wild where every move counts. The Caravaggi Bio 50 might look modest, but don't let its size fool you. With its 5 HP engine and twin-blade system, it shreds 50 mm branches like they're nothing. It may be small, but it's all bite. With a 5 HP electric motor driving a flywheel at over 1400 RPM, it grips and rips logs like a beast on rails. Precision meets brute force, and nothing gets spared. Forget handheld peelers. This is industrial skinning. The OSC 600 with dual counter-rotating drums, each powered by 18.5 kilowatt motors, scrub bark like a steel tornado. It's not shaving wood, it's stripping it to the bone. Appreciate you watching. Got thoughts or questions? Drop them below. And if you liked what you saw, hit that like button and subscribe. Catch you next time.